What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is iRacing IndyCar Oval fixed from the new and improved Michigan International Speedway. They finally got it updated. I think this is actually the first race in this series officially with this track, the repaved version of Michigan, which is so smooth.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear.
Yeah, you didn't exactly think of the old Michigan, which was before the repave that took place several years ago now in the real world. I never thought of it as a particularly bumpy track, but you go back and forth between this track, which is the freshly paved surface, and the previous one. It's definitely a bit of a difference.
Inside. Keep high. Clear inside.
So we'll see how this plays out here, because in theory there should be plenty of room. Track smooth all over, so you can go pretty much anywhere and everywhere. Don't have to contend with nasty bumps. I also don't have to worry about putting one in the stands in turn 3 and 4 because there are no stands. Easy, boys. Easy, boys.
Inside. Keep high. Clear inside.
One looking high.
Outside. Keep low. Stay low.
Front end still wants to take off coming out of turn 2 there along the low side.
The car on the high side. Clear outside. Inside. Keep high. Keep high. Stay high. You're up top, 3 wide. Car inside.
Spicy.
2 wide. Keep high. Clear.
For a second I thought there was big smoke there down low. It turns out it's just
Stay high.
the NASCAR restart zone graphic down on the apron.
Car inside. Still there. Stay high. Clear. Car inside.
Well, so far it's become clear the high line is not necessarily the fast way right now.
Keep high. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Car outside. 2 wide. Clear.
But I'm not in any rush to abandon it.
Car inside.
Feel pretty comfortable up top. Just keep your foot in it and ride around for a bit.
Clear.
I'd imagine that tire wear probably should not be a huge factor here. And it certainly seems like this race is sticking together more, and it's more of a pack race than what you typically would see with the old track. So we'll really just keep on keeping on. All of a sudden, I feel like I've gained about 200 revs. Not sure what's going on there.
Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Inside. You're up top, 3 wide.
Yeah, of course we are.
Hold your line. Inside, 2 wide. Keep high. Still there.
Pretty sure my spotter's catchphrase is "You're up top, 3 wide." No! It's wall. Shoot! Shoot! Stupid, stupid, stupid self.
Inside. Still there.
Just drove right into the wall. That was stupid.
Clear.
Hopefully everything's fine.
Inside. Clear inside.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think this running so high isn't necessarily where we're going to want to be.
Outside. Keep low. Stay low. Clear outside.
We're outside, but not really. But we are.
Still there. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
4 wide.
Outside. 2 wide. Still there.
That wasn't 3 wide. That's 4 wide. I can't remember if we're clear or not. Pretty sure we are. Of course, it would be just my luck that right as soon as I go to make a move, these guys all start getting crazy with the cheese whiz. Guy scrapes it off the wall and just kind of slows down right in the middle of a pack. It's okay. It does seem like the first wall scrape hasn't really affected things much, although we are in heavy draft conditions, so it's not necessarily surprising at this moment.
Inside.
Real test is when we're
Clear inside.
by ourselves.
Car outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Car inside. 2 wide. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there.
This race is nuts.
Outside. Inside. Keep high. Clear inside. Inside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Car outside. 2 wide. Clear. Car outside.
Okay.
Clear. Car
You're in the
outside.
middle 3 wide as you're running the top groove. That's exactly what you want to hear. I don't know, guys. I'm getting very tempted to just nope on out of here.
Stay high. Still there. Clear inside.
It just seems to be getting to the point where it's just like, we've done this long enough. Things are getting sketchy.
Inside.
So I'm just gonna stay up here on the high side. It's just one of those things where, you know, the speed you're going, online racing, netcode and all that stuff.
Inside.
It's like, it requires skill, it also requires a bit of luck.
On the low side.
There's one going through the grass,
Inside. Inside.
impose no consequence.
Stay high. Clear inside. Inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Car inside. 2 wide. Keep high. Clear inside.
And we're wrecking.
Flag is out. Line up. Single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 22. Car past the 9. Car.
That was
22. Car.
pretty dang hectic.
14.
Not gonna lie. That was... That first third of the race there was a bit
Catch the 14.
bit too crazy for my liking. Which really does lead me to a couple of conclusions. This car either has a lot of downforce left on it,
The 14. Car.
because aero pusher really didn't seem to be too big of a factor there, which is the primary way that the
Catch
packs
the
get
14
broken
car.
up.
Pit road is now open. Catch the 14 car.
We're just gonna fill it. But the aero push is the primary way to get the packs broken up and then get a little bit of tire wear in there, coupled with a bumpy surface, which obviously with this track being so smooth, there's just so much grip that I really do think that's going to be an indication of how this race is going to go pretty much till the end. This is going to be one of those races similar to the IR05 that iRacing has out there, where there's just balls to their walls, Nutznezz. Balls to the walls of Nutznezz. Anyways, where's our dudes? Dudes! Where you at, dudes? There's my dude. No repair time. Just to be entirely honest, I wouldn't really mind going to the back. But we'll see where we filter on out.
Line up single file. Let the 9 car by.
Okay, apparently we got with the 9 car by. Okay, I guess we're just gotta go rejoin and we'll take care of it after up on track. Anyways, on the green flag. Alrighty, we're getting ready to go back to the green flag madness. 10th place, 35 to go. Single file restart.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10.
That's poor restart.
Stay high. There's a car on the low
Yeah, I'm
side.
just not aggressive enough on the restarts.
Clear.
Just not aggressive enough in general. But you know, that's just the way I tend to play things, you know? Don't come my way. No rush. We are clear. It'll be interesting to see now with the single file restart how the madness plays out. Because obviously with the double file restart at the start of the race, you know, everybody's all definitely packed up all in there. The single file restart, it's not from the get-go. But I do have a strong feeling that we will get to the madness. So they're going 3 wide up there. Got all the time in the world.
Inside. Clear inside.
Yeah, buddy, if you want to go get up in there, go ahead. You know, hey, it's your own volition, you know. Who am I to stop you? Like, there's plenty of track to go 3 wide. It's not like, oh, yo, you can't go 3 wide. Like, no, you can definitely go 3 wide. But like I said, it's, yeah, you're just putting a lot of faith in the internet gods. You know, that they're not gonna just strike you down and smite you at the first opportunity that they get.
Don't let him through.
Car inside. Clear. Okay, we're halfway to the finish. Car outside.
Yeah, I think we might be damaged.
Still there. Clear.
Your straight line speed's down a bit. No, it's taking off in front of me.
Inside. Clear. The yellow flag is out. Line up. Single file. Pit road is closed.
And our 0x, that's the third 0x of the race, I do believe.
Catch the 17 car.
I think we might have got hit in the rear as well. I don't imagine that's done much damage. Front wing check. Yeah, still got a front wing. Looks like the right front main plane and end plate are bent up. So we'll see if that gets fixed.
Pit road.
I knew he was coming up, but you're like, I'm trying to make room for him, and then there's people behind me, and then there's calamity going on. Ugh. So you can definitely tell his car's bent. Interestingly enough, it looks like his the left side of his rear wing has acquired the damage. A little bit more, but so I don't know. Hopefully that damage isn't major. we'll definitely come on in and see if iRacing actually fixes it. That's one thing I don't think anybody actually understands with the IndyCar and iRacing is how the damage repairs actually work. Because obviously, with the front wing, in the real world, you just fix it. You'd put a whole new freaking wing on. I can't tell if that's done anything. I suppose we'll see. If we're 30 miles an hour down on straight line speed and the car won't turn, I think we got the culprit.
1 lap to green. Line up, single file.
That was just a really light little touch, so surely it should not have done too much. And we'll keep on drafting on. Anyways, on the green flag. Alrighty, surprise, we're going back to green flag racing. That was a very short yellow. And for that I am not gonna complain.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Got one just stopping. Alright, here will be our first real test. Seems fine enough. I'm still not convinced that we're done stacking the cars up here. We'll see here, because it's one of those things where you kind of want to run in no man's land by design, you know, in between the guys in the back and the guys in the front, but because the draft is so strong, it's really hard to run in no man's land.
Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Okay, this is really weird.
Car inside. Stay high. Clear inside.
Alright, I'm gonna try something. Actually, no, I'm not. Because during qualifying, I noticed I wasn't getting 100% pedal travel on my throttle, which obviously is very, very important. So I did a really quick, short calibration to make sure I was getting 100%. Like, I imagine we're damaged and slightly off the pace,
Inside.
but it just seems like sometimes we have,
Stay high.
you know, 200 or 300 more revs,
Stay high.
and it's like you know, if you drive these cars enough, these types of cars enough, you know that like when you're getting the draft, when you're not, and what you should be expecting. Like it actually kind of makes me wonder if I am indeed still not getting 100% travel,
Clear.
or if it's intermittent.
Go low. The yellow flag is out. Line up. Single file.
Dodge the flying cars.
Load. Past the 5 car. Past the 5 car.
Well then, boys! I guess we got past 5 cars. Sorry there, I was having a bit of an existential crisis, if you will. tell you what, driven ain't got nothing on iRacing crash physics. That is for damn sure. Oh, God. Well, I think that about takes care of that. All right, let's see how good I am at this. There we go. Son of a biscuit. I have found the problem. I screwed up calibrating the brake pedal. I may or may not have just been dragging the brakes for the last 42 laps at Michigan in an Indy car. That might actually explain a heck of a lot. Because, see, I don't run with any displays or anything that tell me in the car, you know, what my pedal inputs are. That display that you see on screen in the video, that's the Joel real-timing display. Because that always comes up. But I can't actually see that, and I don't have the iRacing pedal display up. So I don't know. I just saw that it's doing it. Which is totally my bad. But obviously that is a bit of a problem at Michigan. That would definitely explain why it feels like turning 300 revs more. Anyways, onto the green flag.
Going green.
Alrighty, I suppose now would be the time for a proper evaluation of this car's pace. Conveniently enough, we're just getting to crunch time.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10.
On the list of things I wanted to do there, tapping the brakes was not one of them. I'm not even just saying that because I didn't want to end up stacking up the field behind me. I'm saying that because I'm not sure it's going to not drag again. Just not quite enough of a dead zone at the bottom of the travel. That's all it is.
Car outside.
Generally with this car, because of how important absolute 100% full throttle and no brake dragging is, I run really high dead zones on both ends of the pedal. So that way I'm absolutely sure of what I'm getting, but in the haste, apparently I didn't get enough dead zone one way or the other. Not too worried here. This pack has broken away from us from the get-go, but with the racing like this, we should end up closing back in pretty quickly.
Inside. Still there. Hold your line.
2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
Keep high. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside. Car inside.
Honestly, this race is uncomfortably similar to the old Dewara.
Clear.
Come on, give me that draft juice.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear. You've got 10 laps to go.
Chuck knows he's gonna skate.
Inside.
There you go. Chase the draft up the track. Thank you much.
The next car's the leader.
Big run, big run.
Car inside.
Nowhere to go with it. Nowhere to go with it.
Stay high. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. You're in fifth. Stay high. Still there. Hold your line.
How many to go? 7 to go.
Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Thank you. Totally not Robert Wickens. That draft was clutch. Meep, meep. Coming through.
Still there. Hold your line. You're up top. 3 wide. Clear. Inside. Stay high. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Car inside.
Leader in the wall. Leader in the wall.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Car inside. The next car's the leader. Still there. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside. You've got 5 laps to go. You're back in fifth. Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Yeah, I just don't think we have the top end speed here. Just doesn't seem like we can suck up to other cars the way they can just blast their doors off.
Outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Slide job. Or at least as close as you're going to get in an Indy car.
Outside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. You're in 4th position. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside. Outside. Keep low. Clear.
3 wide.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. You've got 2 laps to go. Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Keep low.
Woo!
Still there. Hold your line. Stay low.
Oh, buddy.
Clear. White flag. 1 more lap to go.
Oh, buddy. Undies. Undies have been soiled. Little bum drive, 225.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Hold your line.
Yeah, you're not gonna do that there, dude. You're not gonna do that.
Garrus, the leader. Keep low. Clear outside.
You're not gonna do that.
There's the checkered flag. Great job. You did really well.
I mean, he just flung it in there and hoped that it'd stick. It's like, it ain't gonna stick there, dude. So he ended up getting drilled right in the side pod there. Second place got punted in the action. So we're gonna bring it home second. We definitely got lucky on that one there. But we definitely really didn't deserve second place there, but
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
not much we can do about it. Certainly not gonna complain any. But what a freaking race right there. Just absolute utter madness, utter chaos. And yeah, I guess roll on the Carnage Report. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.